Hey, hey, Leo. Welcome to your November reading. Got two messages for you off the bat before we even get into your cards. The first thing that Spirit said was multitasking is a myth. You do better when you concentrate on one thing at a time. It feels like you're saving time when you're doing multiple things, but the irony is that if you really sink into one task at a time, it'll go faster and then you can go right into the next one. Okay, so that's thing one. Thing two, we recently had a new moon in Scorpio. It's going to grow full until it becomes the full moon in Taurus. That highlights your fourth house and 10th house, your house of home and family and roots. Well, you could think of it this way: house of roots, house of fruits. Perfect way to put it, actually. So, how you tend to your inner self, which is the other version of the symbol of your home, right? Your inner sanctum, the one that you live in and the one that lives in you. How you care for that directly contributes to how you're able to show up in the wider world, the 10th house, the house of public reputation, the mark you want to make on the world. So be sure to be tending to that inner self and that inner sanctum. If you feel like nesting, if you feel like feathering that nest, do that. Take good care of you, and like the take care of the roots, and the fruits will take care of themselves. Okay, how about that? Look forward to things lighting up in a really good way on that full moon in Scorpio later. I'm sorry, full moon in Taurus later in the month, if you tend now to those roots. Okay, let's get into your cards. We can talk about the story of your month, and of course, as always, we will pull a persona card to see you as the protagonist, how you're showing up, which qualities in you that Spirit wants to highlight for you in the month of November. Thank you, Spirit. Want to know the story for my Leo people in the month of November? Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising and Dominant people. Want to know what's showing up for them and how they are showing up to meet that, Spirit. We want to know your guidance and your insight, the truth for the highest good of Leo people. Anything they need to know from the recent past as it pertains to the present and the unfolding future. In the month of November, Spirit, what do they need to know for their highest good in order to help Leo step into abundance, peace, joy, ease? I'm hearing the word recognition, which Leo thinks, but some of you want to lean into recognition. Thank you, Spirit. Just a couple more for Leo in November. Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising and Dominant people. What do they need to know in the month of November for their highest good? Perfect. What's the climate around them, Spirit? What is the energy around them looking like? And how can we help them step into their best possible future? Ooh, love it. Beautiful. Recognition, Six of Wands. Let's see this persona card. Sweet, sweet Page of Cups. Okay. Whew, what a beautiful reading, Leo. These sixes, these aces. Sixes, aces, and major arcana. Okay. The last thing that you need to do this month is close yourself off. Be very open-hearted. Be your open-hearted self. That's you at your best, right, Leo? So sitting at, so many things to talk about. Page of Cups, I feel like Spirit is using the phrase representative of love. So whatever you do, whatever your role in the world, wherever you go, make part of your job description, make part of your title representative of love. That's what I'm hearing. And I feel like a lot of you are already doing that and are known for that. But Spirit's really highlighting it. So I feel like reaching out to people or people reaching out to you, some very sweet things can happen. And that could have to do with this recognition in a very organic way, okay? Where it's like, I just admire this person, or I thought of this person from my past and I reached out and I said something, and then something comes of that that is larger and maybe unexpected. That's what I'm hearing. I'm an intuitive reader if you haven't been here before, so I read cards, but I'm also hearing spirit say that. So for those of you for whom that resonates, lean in. Ooh, okay, so sitting in the recent past, it's a good ooh. Sitting in the recent past, Six of Cups, this is your open heart. This is childishness in the best way, playful energy. This is also the card of reunions, so reaching out to people from the past, or them suddenly you find that they are reaching out to you. And your mileage may vary. I wouldn't be an ethical witch if I didn't say some of you, the person who reaches out might be like totally ain't shit. And that person does not need to be reached out to. There's no magic with that person, right? However, for those of you with whom there is somebody, whether it's romantic, platonic, creative, business, whatever, there is someone that you can make some magic with. Sitting in the present moment, the magician. And it's not that you make magic exclusively with this person, because the magician and you are a very solo energy. But I just want to say that there is some magic afoot where it comes to your friends and associations. Okay, so, ooh, yeah, Jupiter is in your 11th house. Spirit is really calling that out right now. So that makes sense along with your reading. Okay, so the magician. You have everything that you need. You have all the resources required. So if you're asking yourself if you need to go out and get something or ascertain something or learn something new, I don't feel that that is necessary this month when it comes to getting the things that you want. I feel use what you have. You know what I mean? Spirit is showing me a few different things. They're showing me somebody making something really delicious out of the refrigerator with just what's left. It's like, oh, well, we're not going grocery shopping until tomorrow or a day or two from now. So I'm going to make a soup or this or that out of what's in here. And it turns out really delicious. Spirit is also showing me somebody going through their closet. It's like, I can't be buying new clothes. Maybe I can't afford that right now, or that's just not part of my values to always be buying new things. So I'm putting my clothes together in these new and different ways. The magician. Everything that you need. And then this fool sitting in the climate, coming out of the cave, is really what Spirit is calling my attention to the most. A new chapter, a new life, a new level of exposure is coming along with that word recognition. So for some of you, that is very pertinent. Like you are showing up more, or going to be showing up in a completely new and different way, like the butterfly out of the cocoon, where it's like, here it is, and it's a new thing. It's a new phase. You're new at this, or at least you haven't been witnessed in this form. I'll say this evolution. Does that make sense? It's like, yes, you've been this, but you've gone through phases and molting and developing new plumage, coming in out of the cocoon and spreading your wings. Take chances. That's what I hear. Take chances, open heart, start the new things, refreshing new beginnings everywhere. Ace of Pentacles is sitting in the guidance position. You have the seed, the skill, the precious, precious seed of life or of money. And if you care for it, if you tend to it lovingly, the possibilities are endless. Now, take it easy. Temperance is sitting in the future. Temperance is yin and yang. It's balance. There's Spirit is it's funny, but Spirit is bringing up, have you ever had somebody that is like way too into you, and they're in your face, 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 and it's like, damn, I thought that I wanted this person to like me. Maybe I originally found them very attractive, but now it's like there's not enough yin in this equation. There's not enough pull. It's all push. You know what I'm talking about? Take it easy. Moderation. This is the opposite of all or nothing. So it's like you don't need to like fast from something and like, I'm never doing this again, or I'm stopping this completely. Unless that is something that is relevant for you, of course. I'm just talking about in this phase of life, You do not need to go hard. You do not need to do all-nighters. You need naps. You need breaks. You need meditation, time to integrate. That's what Spirit is saying, time to integrate both sides of what's going on, the active and the passive, the yin and the yang. Spirit is using the word synergy. They're saying this is what the Magician and the Temperance card have in common. Synergy of different elements. You're bringing people together. Some of you are bringing people together in the form of like community building. Open heart. Looks really wonderful. And whether you're bringing them together in real life or online or something like that, it feels like you might be a focal point that brings people together. And that includes family. Spirit is saying that for some of you. It's like gravitational pull of your heart is very strong. What a beautiful thing to hear Spirit say. So what is your idea? What is your desire? It is up to you to make the space and oxygen for it. Ace of Wands, sitting in the position representing your hopes and your fears. A new beginning, a new spark. The Fool, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. If you take care of it, if you know, a spark is everything. Because when you have it, it can become anything that you want. It can become a wildfire. It could become a fire in a hearth, whatever. It has so many possibilities. But if you don't take care of it, it will just go out. So, you know, that beautiful idea that drops into your brain while you're in the shower and you forgot to write it down because you had other things to do, and then you're like, what was that great idea I had? Poof, gone. You got to feed it. You got to care for it. So you got to give it a place. You got to give it a container. Okay, and the same goes for your Ace of Pentacles, and perhaps for some of you, your idea is your money seed. You let me know. What do you think? Comments, questions, stories? I would love to hear them, Leo. I appreciate you. I hope that this is helpful for you. I see you making magic and getting recognized for it. That gravitational pull of your heart, pulling people and things and opportunities in, attention in. Thanks for being here with me, Leo, giving me some of that sweet attention. If I don't see you in your mid-month reading, then I hope I will see you in December. Oh, we're already here. Oh my gosh. Bye, Leo.